Good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more
have to figure out what the
appropriate.
puzzle is.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Oh, got it.
Thank you.
Teleport.
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Go. Alright. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Cat?
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
There you go.
If you're lucky,
Puzzle
we
game.
might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
It's kind of how all puzzle games go now.
I'll be in touch.
Alright, time to dive bomb this.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be
Blowing
sorted.
shit up.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Wow, look at the Easter egg.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous
Pretty dope looking.
spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
Stop time.
Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff. Better be Hufflepuff!
Oh god.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
This is like a trap room thing.
We're gonna find
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
We didn't do it.
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley.
You.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Oh.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of work,
Oh, Violet,
but
put your
I'm sure
clone
that's
on the
never
wall.
stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Put your clone at the wall.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff
Back
common
away.
room.
Teleport.
This is the entrance.
Indeed.
Gotta be something
I
you
will
can
explain
do.
what to do, but I hesitate to do it
God.
myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the 2nd row, in the rhythm of Helga
Twist journey.
Hufflepuff.
Why is it telling you to leave the clone? Just in case.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day
no.
ahead of you
Is it?
tomorrow.
Oh, no.
I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts.
How do you run?
Sleep well.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
oh no. Well, I don't like this. Let's do it.
Oh.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late. Wonder where they're from.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Oh, I need to bring that thing down somehow.
Arthur's got you. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Which means...
I can't quite reach.
Come on, he went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right.
Oh.
I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first.
fucking
I
kidding?
still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house.
What?
I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Jump.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, shit.
I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
My family has a lineage of exemplary minds. It's no wonder Spinwitches is desperate to meet.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong.
Damn.
Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Can't
too.
get that there.
Is everything all
Oh,
right?
wait, wait, wait.
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted.
Lift it up.
Letter from my uncle. So tell me,
Oh, okay.
I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I
Nice.
imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Let's go.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes, he travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
No better feeling than plunging your hands into greenhouse soil. Unless you accidentally uproot baby man.
That's good, isn't it?
Oh shit.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Oh no, what?
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet?
Reset the teleport.
Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
You sound like you have an opinion on this.
There you go.
I do wish I...
Revelio!
Woolly jumpers are a nightmare for getting in the trunk. If you put your shoes in there as well.
Girls to be messier than trolls, truth be told.
I've taken to studying during the day in our dormitory. No one's there and I can practice my cards.
Oh, over there.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
Where do you go
I've been
now?
dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the
I don't
most
think
of
so,
it.
no.
You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine
Try
what type
looking
of
around.
career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of
Oh, maybe-
Magical
oh, wait,
Education
yeah,
at the
wait,
Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
I go in there?
Beam right there.
What is it?
It is
What
a
about the
wizard's
beam
field
right
guide.
there?
It will help you to keep track of what
The
you are
little middle
learning
beam right there.
so that you master all
It go-
that's
it goes this
expected
way.
of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable
It
resource.
doesn't turn anymore.
It doesn't?
No. Alright.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Oh, wait.
Perhaps seeing it in
That
action
little
will answer
flip
any
right-
questions
that
you
one
may
right there you're
have.
looking at, right
Walk
there.
with me and we shall put it to the test.
No.
Fucking hilarious.
No. Not that. The other
Revelio.
one, right there. Other middle prong. Only 3, the other one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
This way.
Jump on it.
Oh, you're funny.
Yeah.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Center on it, because it'll go up.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
No. Down. Hang on. Can
Simply
I?
cast
Right there.
Revelio on it, and we'll
Jump
see
on
what the
that.
guide says.
Revelio.
No. Yeah.
This sucks.
Okay. I'll reset it all the way.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
There you go. You got it. Sweet.
I mean, hilarious if it just disintegrates behind you.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
I missed the space one where we went together.
Get off! Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, that one was fun. Moonbase monkey bitch. I don't remember.
Do you remember the boss fight though?
Yeah. Keep seeing TikToks about that one. This doesn't look very nice.
And here we are. Quite the time saver.
God.
These
This is so
stairs
much.
lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the
God.
hive.
Oh, God.
Our King's Cross station,
Like it
so
here,
to
don't
speak.
like it here, oh my god. Fuck.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What?
Oh, place your clone somewhere else.
What will I
stand on it.
learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes.
He's gonna
All
charge it, and
terribly
you're gonna
useful.
teleport.
I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented
shit.
teacher.
Oh god.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils
clone
that
somewhere.
lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who
No,
aspire to
you have
become auras.
You have to wait.
Fortunately, we are lucky to have
gotta
the
time it.
ever-gifted
Place the clone
Professor
somewhere.
Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
This guy's a bitch.
Run away.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your
step on
first
this.
day, and you have much
Alright, he's
to
gonna
learn.
freak out and then charge.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional
And
assignments
now.
for you
There you
outside of
go.
class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging
Sure.
by your
Oh,
adept
shit.
use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon
on it.
attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings
Oh,
and an
God.
extended trip up to the castle.
Alright, step on it.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well,
And
I presume Professor Fig has his reasons
No.
for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem
Nope.
to have provided
You
our
didn't.
new fifth
You have
year
to
with
wait
a
till he's
solid
right in front of you.
foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I
And-
can't take all the credit there, Professor.
No.
They've a rare
Just do it.
aptitude for magic, it seems.
I'll tell you
Well,
when.
I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
It's on its hind
I wouldn't
legs?
say
Oh,
I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today.
Yeah, fuck you, ho.
And remember to use your field guide.
Don't be it.
It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be
Stand on the
using it to
platform.
keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and
shit.
I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned.
Okay.
And we'll see if we
Boy.
can't get you to
Don't boy me.
Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Oh, God.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about her travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you.
Oh, get over here, Violet.
Speaking of guides,
Use mine.
and so that I may avoid another
Yeah, no,
not-so-subtle
use mine. Drop
reproof
off that
from
one.
Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map?
I can do that.
Unfold it and have a look.
How do I get up here? I don't know why I'm doing this, but
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
okay, now what?
I don't know.
Just abandon me.
Trying to find. Oh. Wait, no. Can you just go across it?
Squeak, squeak. Hello?
Trying to see if there's a lever over here.
Oh my god, I have to teleport. Stupid.
Oh, do you?
You're so silly.
Okay. You can also use the death curses, I hear, too.
Find them?
It's herbology homework, you say? Well, your homework just rampaged through the...
Peasy has a brand new game. Just beware the
moves.
open flame.
Are they up here?
Okay.
Might as well be so.
We're flying. Ah! What? We just immediately fucking died? What?
Oh, we gotta jump over it.
It's like fucking Mario Party.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. I was really good at this. This is a really good
Yeah.
all you've got?
Well,
bad.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
I would die at the last fucking second. God damn.
Oh shit. Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
You bitch.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember. Good. Now, the bit well